the wave of the future. We don't lose. Tell me what you're watching. AS News.
Alright, Heather, so it's you and Noemi again, part 2. I know last time we spoke, you were kind of mad and didn't think your last opponent was deserving of a rematch. How do you feel about this rematch?
You know what? She is deserving. First of all, it was a split decision victory, even though I felt like I beat her every round. It was a split decision, and I would be lying if I said that it wasn't a great fight. Like, we were very fan-friendly. Everyone was excited to see us, and she's just an awesome person. An awesome presence in the ring to be around, so of course she deserves a rematch.
Is that something that you get a word in, or is that completely controlled by the promoter?
I mean, we really don't, you know, like they
Is the talent pool big enough, or are they just interchanging the same fighters over and over again?
It's definitely big enough. It's definitely big enough. It's just a matter of who wanted to come in and fight at this time. You know, there's politics in boxing also. Who signed to what promoter? How much money does this one want to be in for this fight? So, I mean, this one just fell in and made sense.
All right, now that the spotlight is on, you know, female combat sports of Ronda and Holmes, you know, do you feel you have to make a real statement in this fight and do something like, you know, an incredible knockout or anything like that, so that, you know, you kind of ride that same wave?
I feel like I have to make a statement every time I go out, just to prove that we belong there, because there's still such a fight for women to prove that we belong in combat sports. And this past fight with Holly Holm, Holly Holm did prove that Ronda Rousey couldn't fight. Ronda Rousey is a good fighter. She just proved that there are lots of good female fighters. There are other good female fighters too. So hopefully we'll start getting recognition that there's a very large pool of female athletes that aren't recognized.
Is that an avenue that you maybe even, you know, humor if someone actually, you know, came to you with that proposal of you getting in the octagon?
I love kickboxing. I was a kickboxing champion before I was a boxing champion.
So that's something totally in your realm, you know, that you could possibly, you know, be an opponent for a Ronda Rousey in the future, right?
Wouldn't cross it out.
Wouldn't cross it out. All right, I just heard today that Miguel Cotto was stripped of his WBC title. Do you think that takes away any of the credence to the whole fight between him and Canelo?
Everybody wants to see the fight. Even if they was fighting out in the street over the last piece of pizza, I'd want to see it.
All right. So no titles on the line doesn't make a difference. Still a great fight.
I can't wait to see the fight.
All right. So who do you got? You know, you got both your hometown boys with, you know, Kid Chocolate and Danny Jacobs. What do you think of that matchup?
I think it's gonna be an awesome fight. From the beginning, I said like I don't feel like I can pick a winner, because you can never really count out a champion. A champion has a champion heart, and the fight can turn at any moment.
Were you one of the people in the minority who really already knew that Holm had more than a good enough chance to beat Ronda?
No, because I didn't know what her MMA background, you know, her grappling. I didn't follow her grappling career, but I was of the school that said she has so much experience, and she's been around for so long. She's been a champion for so long, and you can't count out a champion. Holly Holm fought some of the toughest boxing opponents, so I never thought for a second that she was overwhelmed by Rousey.
John Jones has already been quoted as calling her the greatest of all time as far as female athlete combatants. I mean, do you agree with that statement?
I don't know. It's hard for me to say that because I'm around such incredible female athletes here at Gleason. Alicia Ashley just won, was put in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the oldest world champion. And I always tease Devin and say that, you know, the only girl that's not scared of me happens to be your sister.
Who's your favorite female fighter of all time?
There are so many of them, and so many of them are my friends. I mean, Belinda Larquente is, probably one of the most beautiful technical boxers I've ever seen. Alicia Ashley, her fights are completely, you know, you watch them like, wow. So there are so many. Amanda Serrano, one of the hardest punchers there is.
What do you think about like Ann Wolfe and Layla Ali? They had a lot of harsh statements to say about Ronda also. You know.
I just don't have anything bad to say about anybody who steps inside the ring. I mean, until you do it, anybody can give their opinion, but until you actually do it, don't come talk to me about.
Were you surprised that Floyd had humble things to say about her? You know, a lot of people were expecting that, you know, Floyd would maybe kick her while she was down, and he came out with some humble statements.
No, I think what people forget, and maybe what people don't realize, is that there are certain things that these big superstar athletes do in the face for the media that they're told that they should. So I don't know that Rousey was doing all that because she's a bad person as much as people were telling her she should do that. You know, and I think if anybody would understand that, it's Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
He's not a bad person.
So you think he's fully aware that it was a part of, you know, her
course.
campaigning and things, and it was nothing personal, really?
Yeah, we know. You know when you're in it, you know what is involved in the backdrop.
What did you think about, you know, her not, you know, tapping gloves with her and everything like that? And, you know, you think that was a slice of humble pie that maybe she got, or?
Yeah, I mean, I always touch gloves with my opponents. I always, you know, I come from a karate background where respect comes before anything else because this is an art. But who can judge someone moments before you're going to get into the biggest fight of your life?
Okay, so do we have a prediction for your outcome? Are you predicting a knockout? Are you predicting anything like that?
I'm just predicting me to beat up this really nice girl. And a great fight, a really, really great fight.
Great fight. Thanks, Heather.
How do you
Appreciate it.
feel about being